Alright, so today I'm doing a commentary video on how to survive high school. And no, this isn't some sort of over-dramatized shit. It's real tips, so let's get into it. So you made it, the first bus to school. But the thing is, if you go to a public school, the buses will be crowded, and you don't want to be squished to death by the guy next to you. But if you really don't feel like sitting next to someone, take off your backpack, face the window, and rummage through it like you're looking for some important crap. But be aware, don't try to do this on day one. Everyone knows you don't have shit in your bag, because you're not assigned anything before the second day. But yeah, just keep rummaging through your backpack until everyone's seated. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get that spot to yourself. Alright, next tip. Be friends with the quiet and bullied kids. They may not look like it, but 9 times out of 10, they're the most aware and smart kids in the school. You could essentially ask them for help on the homework and they'd be willing. I know this because I was a quiet kid at some point. Who knows, if they reach their breaking point and start their Anakin Skywalker arc, they might spare you from their wrath. They just might. Okay, this cheat code only applies to people with really late lunches. Chances are, if you're in a school, many lunches are divided into different times. Some lucky asses might get an early lunch, and some might have to wait until 2 p.m. to eat, which I think is a war crime. So, for my unlucky guys out there, here's what you need to do. All you need to do is just bring a solid bag of chips or gum to keep you down for the time being. Or you could just buy lunch and sneak it into your class. Depends on how chill your teacher is though. My journalism teacher was pretty chill and she just let me buy lunch in the cafeteria beforehand because she knew lunch was pretty damn late. Have you ever tried to text your friend in another time zone or try to play Clash of Clans during a class and then the teacher walks over? Well, 9 times out of 10, most students will be looking down at their phone constantly and putting their hands under their desk, making it so fucking obvious. So essentially, what you need to do is try to have both hands on your desk and make it look like you're sleeping. Minimize the amount of time to put your hand under your desk to tap that screen. But if you sense a teacher may approach, quickly slide the phone under your thigh and show your pockets. Nothing. Just nothing. Yeah, speaking of phones, you know these things? Yeah, they suck ass. But no point in fighting it. Try to outsmart it. So this is what I did. So what you need to do is just buy a fake phone, or use one of your old phones to replace it in the phone jail. If you can't do either, just say you forgot your phone at home, and you don't own one. Your teacher might believe you depending on the level of trust you've actually gained with him or her. Alright, we're getting into more serious stuff. So, I'm sure you all are excited for a locker. Yippee, just no. Chances are you'll only receive a locker for PE, but people never use that, and for a good reason. One time I left $5 in there, boom, my lock picked, my money gone. These kids are ruthless. So the best things to do is to just keep that shit in your backpack. And outside the gym, you won't even need a locker or textbooks, because everything's online now. Now, educational tips. For me, I used to be lazy, putting in half-assed effort for the first 3 quarters. But in the final quarter, I'd locked in. But don't do that, be consistent. It's freshman year, and that builds the base for your GPA, and GPAs are what colleges look at the most. Be consistent. Missing assignments can really bring down your grade and those pants when your parents find out and decide to whoop you. Progress reports are usually sent to parents regardless of your grade. So if your parents see that you got a missing assignment or failed a test on those progress reports, just pack it up, bro. You're done. Done. Erased from this plane of existence. But in all seriousness, no matter how long and hard the assignment looks, 9 times out of 10, you'll finish it by the end of class if you really lock in, with 30 to 40 minutes to spare for unblocked games. Alright, well that's it for my tips for high school. But really, it all depends on your experience. But I'm really just giving tips for in general. So yeah, good luck with surviving that freshman year, and yeah, peace out.